Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's marketing lecture. I hope you are all doing well and ready to dive into one of the most fundamental topics in business, marketing. Let me start with a very simple question. How many of you bought something online yesterday? Or maybe grabbed a snack from a local shop? Well, every single one of those interactions involved marketing principles that we are going to discuss today. So fundamentally, that raises a question: what is marketing? The American Marketing Association gives us a certain definition, which is the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational goals. In simpler terms, marketing is the activity and set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society. Think of it in this way. Marketing management is both an art and science of choosing the target markets and getting, keeping, and growing customers through creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value. Now, we can look at marketing from two different perspectives. From a societal perspective, marketing delivers a higher standard of living to society, and it's a societal process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating, offering, and freely exchanging products and services of value with others. Let me give you a perfect example from our very own market here in Bangladesh. Now we look at how Walton, our local Bangladeshi brand, has approached this market. They have planned their product conceptions like designing the refrigerators, which is perfectly suitable for Bangladeshi households and climate. They have executed the pricing strategies to compete with international brands while remaining affordable for local consumers. Their promotion includes TV advertisements during popular shows and cricket matches, and also their distribution network reaches from Dhaka to rural areas. This is marketing in action. The key ideas from our definitions are: first, marketing is a managerial function that involves both planning and execution. Secondly, it involves managing specific elements like product, price, place, and promotion. And thirdly, marketing is a goal-oriented approach aiming to create exchanges that satisfy both individual and organizational objectives. Now, we will discuss about the marketplace and consumer needs. The marketing concept is an orientation that focuses on satisfying customer needs at acceptable levels of revenues and costs. A marketplace facilitates trade between people from different backgrounds, either in person or virtually, with one side as a buyer and the other as a seller. Now, let's talk about need, wants, and demands. Needs are basic human requirements like air, food, water, clothing, and shelter. Humans also need recreation, education, and entertainment. When these needs are shaped by culture and individual personality, they become wants. And demands are wants for specific products which are backed by an ability to pay. Marketeers also deal with 8 different demand states, and let me give you some local examples for this. Sometimes people completely dislike a product, which is called a negative demand. For example, many avoid life insurance products and may even pay to stop the sales calls. In other cases, there is non-existent demand where consumers show no awareness or interest, such as rural consumers who might not know about online grocery delivery services. Then there is also latent demand, which happens when people have a strong need but no product fully meets it, like the demand in Dhaka for affordable electric vehicles that can handle heavy traffic. Some products face declining demand as well, as seen with traditional landline telephone services that fewer people use today. Demand can also be irregular, meaning that it fluctuates depending on time or season, such as air conditioner sales that shoot up in the summer. At times, companies enjoy full demand when sales match supply, like with popular Samsung Galaxy models. On the other hand, overfull demand arises when consumers want more than what is actually available, such as when concert tickets for famous Bangladeshi artists sell out too quickly. Finally, there is unwholesome demand where people desire products that are harmful, such as tobacco or alcohol, for an example. Now, let's talk about managing customer relationships and capturing customer value. Customer Relationship Management, or CRM, combines practices, strategies, and technologies that companies use to manage and analyze customer interactions throughout the customer lifecycle. The goal is improving customer service relationships, assisting with customer retention, and driving the sales growth. Let me explain with Grameenphone's approach. They compile customer data across different channels like their website, their customer service calls, SMS interactions, and retail outlets. This gives them a detailed information about customers' usage patterns, payment history, and service preferences, which allows them to offer personalized packages to resolve concerns effectively. Customer relationship management is perhaps the most important concept in marketing. It's about creating, maintaining, and growing desirable exchange relationships with the target audiences. Therefore, when designing a customer value-driven marketing strategy, you have to remember that consumers form expectations about value and satisfaction from various market offerings. Take Bata Bangladesh for an example. They must set the right expectation level, not too low that customers undervalue their products, and not too high as well that consumers feel disappointed. They have to balance quality, style, and also affordability to meet the consumer expectations. So, how does marketing affect customer value? Marketing helps consumers understand the benefits they will receive and ensures that the products meet their needs and also creates experiences that exceeds expectations, which ultimately leads to long-term relationships. In recent years, marketing management has increasingly focused on 4 key elements to enhance market share, profits, and efficiency. And they are quality-value relationships and customer satisfaction. Now, let's look at how company orientations toward marketplace have evolved over the time. The production concept is one of the oldest business concepts. It holds that consumers prefer products that are widely available and inexpensive. Managers focus on achieving high production efficiency, low cost, and mass distribution. Think about how local rice mills in Bangladesh operate. They focus on producing large quantities at low costs to make rice affordable and widely available across the country. Next comes the product concept, which proposes that consumers favor products offering the most quality, performance, or innovative features. Square Pharmaceuticals exemplifies this approach. They continuously invest in research and development to create high-quality medicines with innovative formulations, believing that superior product features will attract the consumers. Next, we have the selling concept. And the selling concept holds that consumers and businesses will not buy enough of the organization's products if left alone. This is practiced aggressively with unsought goods, which typically is products that buyers don't normally think of buying. Insurance companies like MetLife Bangladesh practice this concept. They actively pursue consumers through sales representatives because people do not typically wake up thinking, I need life insurance today. The marketing concept holds the idea that the key to achieving organizational goals is being more effective than competitors in creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value to target markets. Unilever Bangladesh demonstrates this beautifully. Instead of just selling soap, they understand that Bangladeshi consumers want products that suit the local climate and water conditions. So they develop formulations specifically for our market and communicate the benefits that matter to our local customers. Next, we have the holistic marketing concepts, and it recognizes that everything matters in marketing and requires a broad and integrated perspective. It acknowledges the breadth and interdependencies of marketing programs, processes, and activities. Bosundhara Group exemplifies this approach as well. They integrate their tissue paper marketing with their cement business marketing, their shopping mall operations, and even their media properties to create a comprehensive brand experience. Now, let's talk about key customer markets, and let's examine the 4 key customer markets. The first one is consumer markets, and companies selling mass consumer goods like juices, cosmetics, athletic shoes spend considerable time establishing strong brand images. Pran Food is an excellent example of this. They have built a strong brand image for their juices and snacks through superior packaging that ensures nationwide availability, engaging TV commercials featuring popular celebrities, and reliable quality that consumers can trust. Secondly, we have the business markets. Companies selling business goods face well-informed professional buyers skilled at evaluating competitive offerings. Consider how Walton sell their air conditioners to offices and hotels. Their business customers are knowledgeable about energy efficiency ratings, cooling capacity, and maintenance requirements. Walton must provide detailed technical specifications and demonstrate superior value compared to competitors like General or Carrier. The next one is called global markets. Companies must decide which countries to enter, how to enter, and how to adapt product pricing strategies and also communication approaches for different cultures. Grameenphone, originally a joint venture with Norway's Telenor, had to adapt their services for Bangladeshi market, offering mobile banking through bKash, providing services in Bangla, and adjusting pricing for local purchasing power is also important. The next one is non-profit and governmental markets. Companies selling to organizations with limited purchasing power like churches, universities, charitable organizations, and government agencies. When pharmaceutical companies like Big Simco sell to government hospitals, they must work within strict budget constraints and lengthy procurement processes while ensuring their products meet the public health needs. Now we will discuss what can be marketed. Marketing extends far beyond physical products, and let me show you what can be marketed. Marketing covers a wide range of offerings. Goods make up the bulk of marketing efforts, with examples such as Bosundhara tissue papers, Pran snacks, and Walton electronics in Bangladesh. As the economy advances, services take a bigger role, with bKash offering mobile financial services, Patao offering ride-sharing services, and BRAC offering banking services. Marketers also focus on events which are time-based, such as Dhaka International Trade Fair, Pohila Boishakh celebrations, and Bangladesh Premier League cricket matches that draw large audiences and sponsors. Some companies even combine goods and services to create experiences like Fantasy Kingdom provides. It provides entertainment, experiences, while luxury hotels like Pan Pacific Sonargaon deliver hospitality that extend beyond accommodation. Persons also represent a major category, as celebrities build personal brands. Popular figures such as Shakib Khan, Habib Wahid, and Tamim Iqbal gain value through marketing themselves. Places also compete for attention, with Cox's Bazar presenting itself as the world's largest sea beach and Sylhet highlighting its tea gardens to attract visitors. Properties also stand as another category, with companies like Boshundhara Real Estate promoting land and apartments, while investment firms highlight financial instruments like stocks and bonds. Companies also rely on marketing to shape reputation, as BRAC builds an image as a development leader and Grameen Bank emphasizes its pioneering role in microcredit. Information also counts as a product, as newspapers such as Pratham Alo and Daily Star package news and distribute it to audiences. Finally, ideas lie at the heart of many campaigns, with environmental protection drives, family planning awareness, and road safety initiatives promoting causes for the greater good. Now, we will talk about the role of marketing. Marketing professionals have extensive responsibilities, including building company image, developing promotional strategies, and providing product information to interested parties. In Bangladesh, marketing professionals at companies like Square Group must build the company's reputation across pharmaceuticals, textiles, and food products. They develop strategies to promote different products to different target segments and ensure all stakeholders, which includes customers, investors, employees, and society, receive relevant information about their offering. The marketing plan identifies target market for products or brands. Market research forms the basis for target market and marketing channel decisions. There are 7 steps in marketing planning. Firstly, we have to set measurable goals. If Robi wants to increase the market share by 10%, they might set a marketing goal to generate 50% more leads from digital channels. Secondly, we have to conduct market research and identify target audience. Before launching Foodpanda in Bangladesh, they researched urban dining habits and identified busy professionals as their primary target. Thirdly, we have to determine our overall approach. Daraz Bangladesh chose an aggressive digital-first approach to compete with traditional retail. We also have to craft key brand messaging. Grameenphone's Stay Close or Kache Thakun message emphasizes connection and reliability. We also have to select marketing channels and tactics very carefully. Bata uses TV advertising, social media, retail displays, and celebrity endorsement too. Then, we have to establish budget and timeliness. Companies allocate specific amounts for different target campaigns with clear deadlines. And the last one is tracking and monitoring the progress, which is a must. So, using metrics like sales growth, brand awareness, and customer acquisition cost can help us to maintain and track the growth. Now, let's discuss how to write a marketing plan. A marketing plan helps companies identify their ideal customers and choose the techniques that deliver the best results, making it a vital skill for any sales or marketing professional. The first step is to know the competition, as Pathao did when it studied Uber and gained an advantage by focusing on motorcycles in Dhaka's traffic. The next step is to run a SWOT analysis that assesses strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, much like Walton does to balance its local strengths against global rivals. Companies then develop buyer personas such as Grameenphone's urban professional Rashid, who value reliable internet, on rural entrepreneur Fatima, who needs affordable rates and mobile banking. Clear budget parameters follow, with Pran, for example, dividing funds across TV ads, retail promotions, digital platforms, and even sponsorships. Success also depends on setting KPI and goals, which Foodpanda tracks through order values, partnerships, and delivery performance. Creating a structured outline provides direction, while describing the brand builds loyalty, as Arung demonstrates by promoting craftsmanship and artisan support. Finally, selecting the right marketing channels ensures effectiveness, whether through Facebook and Instagram for young consumers or LinkedIn and business publications for professional audiences. Now, we'll talk about improvement of customer perceptions of service quality. There are 4 critical steps that can affect service quality perceptions. Service quality gaps explain why customers feel dissatisfied. Gap 1 arises between customers' expectations and marketer perceptions. Marketers need proper research into what customers actually value instead of making assumptions. For instance, BragBank might assume customers want faster loan processing, but research could reveal that they prioritize transparent communication about the loan status. Gap 2 exists between management perceptions and service quality specifications. Even if management understands customer expectations, they must translate that knowledge into policies and tasks. If Grameenphone learns that customers expect 24/7 service, they must design protocols for night shift representatives and provide adequate training. Gap 3 lies between service quality specifications and service delivery. Companies may set high standards, but service quality depends on employees executing them well. Dutch Bangla Bank, for example, may have strong specifications for ATM maintenance, yet poorly trained or unmotivated technicians that can still create service failures. Gap 4 occurs between service delivery and external communications. If marketing messages raise expectations beyond what is realistic, customers feel let down. Pathao, for an example, might advertise 5-minute pickups, but if traffic regularly pushes waiting times to 10 to 15 minutes, customers view this service as disappointing despite it being reasonable. Let's talk about customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction results from a company's ability to meet or exceed buyers' expectations. Organizations wanting to improve satisfaction must implement systems to measure current levels and develop action plans. The process to improve customer satisfaction follows several steps. First, companies must determine relevant attributes based on what matters most to consumers. For Bata Bangladesh, this might include comfort, durability, style variety, store accessibility, and pricing. Next, managers need to establish clear satisfaction goals for each attribute, such as aiming for 90% satisfaction in comfort, 85% in durability, and 80% in style variety. So, once goals are set, companies must develop measurement processes through surveys, feedback forms, and mystery shopping to assess the performance. The next step is to analyze differences between the goals and actual performance in order to pinpoint areas for improvement. For example, if Bata achieves only 70% satisfaction in style variety against its 80% target, management now knows exactly where to concentrate. Finally, companies must develop and implement action plans to close the gaps, such as introducing seasonal collection or partnering with local designers to strengthen style satisfaction. Now, we will talk about the effective marketing management process. Effectively undertaking marketing management may sound very straightforward, but the reality is much harder. Companies face the challenges of hyper-competitive markets along with constant demand to deliver quality, value, strong relationships, and customer satisfaction. Effective marketing management depends on a clear orientation towards customers, the company, and also the products. Research shows a strong connection between marketing orientation and profitability. Firms that lack authentic marketing orientation often suffer from weak competitive positions, copycat strategies, high customer turnover, and unstable market share. Three key forces drive the adoption of marketing orientation. The first is marketing knowledge, which reflects how well managers and employees understand the marketing principles. Square Pharmaceuticals demonstrates this by investing heavily in Salesforce training that covers both medical expertise and marketing concepts. The second is marketing leadership, because the customer orientation must begin at the top management. The third is employee satisfaction, because poorly treated customers cannot deliver excellent customer experiences. Grameenphone provides a good example by prioritizing employee satisfaction, knowing that engaged employees ultimately create satisfied customers. Now, let's discuss marketing mix and managing the marketing efforts. A marketing mix includes multiple areas as a part of comprehensive marketing plan. The term refers to the 4 P's, which includes product, price, place, and promotion. Let me explain each P with examples. The first one is product, and this represents items or services designed to satisfy customer needs and wants. For an example, Trans Mango Juice differentiates itself from competitors through authentic Bangladeshi mango taste, appealing packaging, and consistent quality. They also market complementary products like chips and biscuits together. The second factor is price. The sale price reflects what consumers are actually willing to pay. For an example, Walton uses cost-based pricing for their electronics, considering the research and development, manufacturing, and distribution costs, while also employing value-based pricing for premium models based on perceived quality compared to international brands. The third P is actually place, which is the distribution. Distribution consideration depends on the product type as well. Basic consumer products like prawn snacks are available in small shops across the Bangladesh, while Premium products like Walton refrigerators are also available through selected authorized dealers and showrooms. The last one is promotion. Joint marketing campaigns form the promotional mix. Grameenphone's promotional mix includes TV advertising during cricket matches, sales promotions like bonus stock time offers, and personal selling through customer service representatives. Interestingly, public relation is also considered as a factor of promotion as it sponsors cultural events. Interestingly, sometimes the marketing mix extends beyond the basic classic 4 Ps. The first one is people. These are employees who interact with customers. Bragg Bank trains their staff to be courteous and knowledgeable, which reinforces their customer brand image. Another P is called physical evidence, which is the packaging or store layout that reinforces the brand value. For an example, Arong store design reflects their commitment to Bangladeshi culture and craftsmanship. The last one is processes, and these are areas that enable seamless customer experience. The delivery, logistics of Daraz and easy return process creates competitive advantage for them. Now we will move into the market segment analysis. Instead of trying to be all things to all people, marketers must identify broad classes of buyers who differ in product requirements and develop targeted marketing mixes. When segmenting consumer markets, 3 approaches are usually used. The first one is research-based segmentation, under which we conduct primary research to understand customer differences. Grameenphone segments customers based on their usage patterns, like heavy users get unlimited packages, occasional users get pay-as-you-go options, and business users get corporate packages. The second way is existing segmentation services. Using available market research data, companies might use other companies' data to understand urban versus rural consumption patterns. The third one is using managerial judgment, where we actually use experiences and intuition and gut feelings to identify the segments. For an example, local restaurant chains might segment customers into family diners, young professionals, and students based on observed behavioral patterns. Now, let's try to understand what is a target market. The target market simply means selecting the most beneficial and attractive segment to serve. So, when evaluating segments, marketers consider the size and growth patterns, attractiveness, competition, and also potential profitability. After the evaluation, they select segments and position products accordingly. School shoes emphasize durability and affordability, while office shoes emphasize style and comfort. On the contrary, sports shoes may emphasize performance and technology. I hope you have really enjoyed the lecture. Let's meet in the upcoming video.